YouTubers, good morning. Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm on my way just to check on the shop. I check on the shop. I got my wipes, my gloves. I got everything I need, so I don't have to touch any other surfaces till I get to my shop. In case I need to pump gas, blah, blah, blah. I'm wearing my Mike in the Night t-shirt. Man, that looks awesome. It is awesome. Check it out on Teespring, guys. I've already sorted it out with Teespring. They fixed my payment strategy. What happened was it was supposed to auto every month, and I set it up for auto every month, but it didn't set up for some reason. So now it's fixed, and I spoke to somebody there and they took care of it for me in seconds. But anyways, I'm off just to make sure everything's locked up, everything's good to go. I am super excited. It's going to be a great day. Man, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's a little bit of drizzle going on right now. And it looks like it's snowing, but it's plus 11 outside, which is really weird. It's probably coming off the mountains, that's why. Once in a while in springtime, we get this, like, it looks like it's snowing, but it's like 11 outside. I'm going to go fertilize my grass in the front yet. I haven't done yet. And get that out of the way. But, yeah. So on my way, so there's so much going on, guys. There's so much going on. And let me tell you something, guys. I've been watching in the background, watching backstories and stuff. While this whole COVID thing is front and center, I've been seeing a lot of asteroid research, a lot of asteroid, like how to prevent them, how to derail them, and they've already created, we discussed this on Mike of the Night with Liam, basically how this is becoming a lot bigger of a problem than anyone could ever imagine. And there's one asteroid that's coming at the end of April. So I'm super concerned about that asteroid because it's going to fly between Earth and the Moon, and that's pretty close. That's like 3 million kilometers. And realistically, an object that's 2-3 miles wide is actually a big deal, and it doesn't take much for this object to be out in space. Okay, hear me out. For this object to be out in space and for it to get slightly nudged, a thousandth of a millimeter, enough so the trajectory starts to turn it slowly. You don't notice it if you're standing beside it, but you notice it on the long curve, right? On a long stretch, you start to see the trajectory. It doesn't take much for it to collide or hit something else on its way to Earth. It does not. And something 2-3 miles wide, it will be a huge thing. But are we in biblical times, right? That's a tough question. It's a tough. Are we in the biblical end of times, right? You know, the Jehovah's Witnesses have been prophesizing the end of the world for the last, I don't know, 200, 150 years, I think now, or 100, 120 years now. And those dates have come and gone. And now you got, the Catholics like saying, oh, basically, this is basically the signs, or, locusts, famine, food distribution, like a breakdown in food distribution, stuff like that. So, I don't know, guys, there's a lot of things, to take into effect. There's a lot of things to bring to the table, right? So I, for one, want to bring that up because that's actually a big deal. And I've been watching a lot of background noise. Some on RT, even some on Press TV, even on CNN. CNN reported the asteroid, I guess here in the West. A couple of other news outlets are reporting, what they're seeing and what they're feeling, and it is a very, very interesting something you should really not laugh at too much. Something you should really take serious. I think something not to take serious as in that, like, another thing to add to my bucket list. Yes, guys, there's other channels making I Survived 2020 t-shirts. They've got the idea. My stuff gets out there. People watch these videos and they monopolize off them. That's fine. But there's already like 5 different t-shirts out there I've seen from 5 different so I'm going to make it I Survived 2020, but I'm going to do it after we know everything that's after we reach towards the end of the year. to find out what more of a disaster or what more we're looking forward to this year. Because anything more just wouldn't surprise me. Like, it wouldn't surprise me anymore. We're going through such a hectic time right now. We're going through such a, one of those times that basically testing. It's a test. We're being tested, guys. I should have brought some water. I bypassed the store. I'm just going to go for a little drive up on the hill and see what's going on. See what's going on the hill. Oh, God. Look it up. I woke up a little bit late. I actually got some good sleep last night for the first time. For the first time in a long time, the kids wake up around 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, and they're running all over the house. For the first time, they're actually sitting down watching television. Holy crap, thank you. Just let me sleep right through, man, until like 11 o'clock. It was really good. I feel good. I feel rebuilt. I feel good. So, a couple of cars on the road, a couple of people walking. There's people on the sidewalks walking around. It's a nice day though, right? I guess now it's rain now. Our snow changed to rain, I guess. Tomorrow's going to be decent. Friday's going to rain, but next week is going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to next week, guys. I'm looking forward to getting this thing rolling. So on my way to take care of business. I'm just going to check on the store. It looked quiet from the front when I drove by. I'm going to just go up to the hill here, check the gasoline alley. We have an area here called Gasoline Alley where the vehicles that come off the main highway that are going to Vancouver or going the other way to Kamloops, to the major cities, they usually stop up here for gas, right? And a lot of people think Merritt is up here and then there's no more Merritt. It's just up here is where Merritt is. They don't know we have an entire downtown there. Ever since I've opened my store, and 95% of the clientele that I deal with are not from Merritt. They're not locals. It's all people from outside, and they don't know that part of town even exists, which is kind of interesting to see, like that. So I'm on the hill. On the hill to check out things. All right. Yeah, it looks like we got a storm coming in from that mountain. It's not a windstorm or anything, but I'm gonna take it right down to the extra foods here. Actually, I'm just gonna go down to the end of the road, give you guys a view what I'm talking about here. Here it goes. There it is, guys. There's the storm right there coming. You can see it. It's moving its way here over the mountain. But that's okay. I like it. It's nice and it's just peaceful, man. Where I live is just, I'm not too worried about COVID out here. We will have cases. People will die here. I'm not too worried. It's just going to happen. I think everyone's going to get it anyway. Like I said, it's like trying to stop the wind. You're not going to stop the wind, right? It's like, and the people talking about finding a cure, right? I even put a post up. Who do you think is going to find a cure? You can't find a cure. It's like finding a cure for the common cold, right? You could find something to help maybe, immunize yourself against it in the future, or strains of it in the future, so it doesn't, we never really find cures. We find ways around them, find ways around dying from the sickness, right? Like if you look at HIV, we never found a cure for HIV, right? But they found ways of basically saving, or you know what I mean, guys. So I'm on my way down, back down the hill, checking on the store. So lately, guys, I've been, heavily bonding. I'm always bonding with my family. I'm always with the family, right? So it's not as, I'm always with my family. But, I've been bonding with them a lot more lately. I've been doing a lot more karate classes with my kids. Been teaching them Gojo-Ryu karate. And, I'm still teaching. It's going to take them about a little while till they get their first kata. It's going to take them time till they grasp. They're crossing the floor with basics, which is nice. With lunge punches, jabs, front kicks. I think my son's got the side kick too. So, just teaching them the form of the fist. You know what I'm saying? So, and speaking of form of the fist, what's actually motivated me to get back in karate was when I started watching Cobra Kai. I finished season 2 last week with the wife, and Cobra Kai is really good. And if you haven't seen it yet on YouTube, it's on YouTube Red or YouTube Premium. Man, is it ever! It's such a good show, especially if you remember 1984, The Karate Kid. Especially if you remember that movie from '84. Just the amount of effort that went into put that movie back in. I was watching behind the scenes, and the amount of work that went into making some of these movies. It's absolutely phenomenal. Heading down the hill, back to the shop and checking it out. There's quite a few people actually out and about walking, so. But do we have a lot to worry about in a small town? It's just more manageable in a small town. It's more manageable, so if the poop does hit the fan, we got a week to go, guys. Today makes a week. Remember, I've been counting down the days before things go crazy here? We got a week to go. RT made a video the other day. RT threw up a video the other day, like a day ago or 2 days ago. I put it under the community chat for you guys to see that RT has been predicting a week to go before the hospitals basically break. There's a breakdown in the hospitals where they just can't take in that many people, or they can't handle that many. You know what I'm saying? So. They need more ventilators. They need more things. They're in lack. But Trump has been working. He's been on the front there, on the front lines, and he's been really bringing it to the table, really making the difference. Really setting up, making sure everyone gets paid, setting up, making sure everyone's quarantined, setting up, making sure everything gets organized, setting up, making sure just looking out. Setting up, making sure ventilators are being made, and GM and Chrysler or whatever are converting. Some of their plants into ventilator making machines, to build ventilators for people to save lives. I don't know, it's just they are basically doing everything humanly possible, everything they can, basically, to save lives, right? I think Trump's doing a really good job when it comes to, he's really stepping it up, right? And then you got the people standing on the left always criticizing everything he tries to do, If you think he could do a better job, go run for president, I don't even know why everyone's still entertaining Joe Biden. I don't even know why anyone's I don't even know how, they couldn't find anybody better, to do the job. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of throwing ideas at, is that oil on the floor? No, it's just water. On my way to check it all out. Oh, it's a street cleaner. It's a street sweeper. Big street sweeper. We got a street sweeper. 2 of them here in town that go around cleaning the downtown streets from the gravel and the rock. There it goes. Big one. See my mirror there in the background there? Big street sweeper. Cleaning up the roads. That's why there's no rocks. They can play hockey on the pavement now. All right, guys, I am here at the shop, checking things out. Here at the shop, checking things out. There it is, guys. There it is, at the shop. So, I get a lot of people asking me why I'm closed. I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble with this, I don't want to. It's very easy to get sued if someone, things like that. It's very easy to get sued. It's very easy to take care of business and stuff. And we got, yo, what's up? Social distancing, buddy, back up. Uh,
I just want to share the good news with you.
I know, I'm happy.
Okay. Mike.
Anyways, guys, so I got some good news coming. Subscribe. Thanks for supporting me on Patreon.